So those were the top headlines of the hour. Shifting our focus to the top story of the hour, which is Dharmasthala mass burials. In the Dharmasthala mass burials probe in Karnataka, GPR has been proposed and considered as a critical tool to aid the special investigation team in locating potential human remains at the suspected burial sites near the Netravati river. The investigation has sparked by a whistleblower's claim of coerced burials of alleged rape and murder of the victims between 1995 and 2014 has faced challenges due to heavy rainfall, shifting soil and difficult terrain. Advocate N. Manjunath, representing G. Sujata Bhatt, whose daughter Ananya disappeared in 2003, urged the SIT to deploy GPR to scan previously excavated sites and surrounding areas, citing soil shifts and changed landmarks over the past decade that may have obscured burial locations, and the SIT is reportedly planning to use GPR at the site 13 and the last of 13 alleged burial sites identified by the whistleblower due to its proximity to a main road and electrical lines, which necessitated a careful approach. However, wet soil and an orange alert for heavy rains may reduce GPR's effectiveness, as high moisture content can accentuate radar signals, particularly at higher frequencies. Let's understand what exactly is a ground penetrating radar. Ground penetrating radar is a non-invasive geophysical method that uses high frequency radio waves to detect and map surface objects, structures or anomalies. It works by sending electromagnetic waves into the ground, which bounce back when they encounter materials with different properties such as bones, metal or disturbed soil. These reflections, as you can see on your screens as well, these reflections can be analyzed to create an image of what lies beneath the surface and making it useful for locating buried remains, artifacts or utilities without extensive digging. So this on your screen, as you can see, is how the ground penetrating radar works. You can see this is an antenna, and these are the signals that are sent beneath the ground, beneath several areas of the ground, and you can see this buried object till there. These radio waves are sent to first of all, the antenna sends a transmission. A GPR system emits short pulses of high frequency electromagnetic waves into the ground. This one over here sends these radio signals and short pulses of high frequency electromagnetic waves into the ground. And then there is reflection and scattering. When these waves encounter a boundary between materials which such like this and with a different electrical properties, that is other than soil and a buried pipe, a portion of the energy is reflected back to this back to the surface, and some energy is also scattered or refracted. There is signal reception and as well. This reflected signals are received by an antenna, which is this, on the GPR unit, which is this. This is the unit and this is the antenna which catches it. This is received, these signals are received by the antenna. The time it takes for the signal to return and the strength of the reflections are used to determine the depth and characteristics of the subsurface features. We can determine in terms of the signals reach, the return and the strength of the reflections are used to determine what exactly is the characteristics of the subsurface features. Then there is imaging as well. The data collected from multiple pulses is processed and displayed as a radar profile, allowing for visualization of subsurface structures. These antenna, these are responsible for sending electromagnetic pulses through the soil till they receive or see an object like this, and these help in this boundary materials with different electrical properties, which is soil and buried pipe, and a portion of the energy is reflected back to the surface. So that exactly is how a ground penetrating radar works. The signal is sent and then it's reflected back or scattered. After that, there is a control unit which generates the pulses, manages signal processing and controls data acquisition. And after that, Imaging is the last step, which presents the data in a visual format and stores it for the analysis.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.